Imagine if you really could get a Ford Capri for £1,350. We are coming right down to the bottom of the boat now. We are down way below water level. Whoops. Hello everybody, what's happening? My name's Neil. Welcome along to Midlife Motors. Today we're continuing up the coastal path in Glasgow. This is not advertised at all. It's a great walk, it's a great link. But as we head up to the transport museum, called the Riverside Museum confusingly, we've come across this paddle steamer, the Waverley, the world's oldest paddle steamer, which travels from here in Glasgow up the Clyde, and it takes in the west coast of Scotland. So I thought we'd stop and just have a little look on our way. I'll see you next when we get to the museum itself. You can see how well used this pathway is. It's absolutely brilliant. Catch you in a sec. But we've stopped here because this is a distillery museum, which I never knew about. And you can see in the screen here, hopefully you can still see the big I don't know what, these vats or whatever, and how all the filtration works. You can actually, up close, we could see it all bubbling and coming to life, which is really good. We're just heading to beside the tall ship here, right there. That's the building we're heading for now. But a nice little a nice little detour. CJ's actually gone inside for a proper nosy, so I'll hang on her coming out and we'll carry on. Great stuff here. This is, I'll tell you what, you need to come here and just walk Glasgow. It's brilliant. That's it there. We're just going to head in. Car parking, plenty of it, £1.60 an hour. I've been told it takes 2 to 3 hours to go around this. Entry, however, free. What more can you say? I'll get inside, and if there's anything good, we'll point it out. This museum has a bit of everything. You've got cars, customized vehicles, old trams. I'm stood next to a train. There's boats as you go around as well. The smell off this train is great, so you've got to expect a bit of everything here, because there is a bit of everything here. We're just coming out the other end of the street scene, so we've been in the cafe, we've been in the pub, and look at this. This one's a bit spooky. This is a horse-drawn hearse. This is a great bit, really good. I like the old trams and the tram buses, which were obviously electrically powered way before Teslas. And some of these are great because you can actually come on board, have a little nosy around how things used to be. It's good, it's good. Not much convenience for the driver, but yeah, excellent. I like the there's a motorbike wall here as well. Everything from the Ducati down there. There's a couple of Vincents there as well, and those are the two bikes that I think was it Ewan McGregor and Charlie used on the long way down trip. The old toy set up there. Obviously Star Wars was a theme back in those days. The AT-AT Walker, I used to have one of them. And what they've got here is they've got garages and shops and everything set up, and you can go in and have a look how things used to be. We're heading for the bigger stuff for the trains now. We've come upstairs, and on this bridgeway here you get a really good idea of the size of some of these machines from up high. Up the top here is more of a sort of as a model village in there that we're going to go and have a look at. But you do get a good viewing platform up here, I'd have to say. Bit of a Sir Clive Sinclair information board here. Everything from the ZX Spectrum, remember them, to calculators, and even a C5. It's quite good. It's quite good to learn about what he did and how he did it. Massive steam engine here, all the way from South Africa, and you can get up really close and see what it would be like to be trying to drive this thing. All it seems to be is a combination of gauges and switches, but impressive stuff. It's huge, but even better, I think personally, is this Arnold Clark wall with all the cars on it. Absolutely brilliant. The first one you'll spot when you come in is the 911 there. That's a 930 model from I think 1980, 4-speed turbo, lovely. And then panning along here, huge Rolls Royce from the Burrell collection. Got the Jag, got the P1800 Volvo, the Saints car in front of that, and Austin Healey. Right up at the top there, a Messerschmitt. Yeah, it's a really cool wall, that. I like that. But and the post office van. Everywhere you look, A30, Austin A30, everywhere you look. Yeah, this is really good. Like that. In terms of cars on display here, we've been around the museum, and I think this 1934 Bentley is probably my favorite. I mean, it looks absolutely sensational. I love all the chrome work, the massive bonnet. It's a 3.5 litre, this one apparently, but look at the way it's finished. Coupe styling. Seems to be like a 4-seater. You can see inside there with the, you've got the picnic hamper on the back. Yeah, that's a lovely bit of kit. Looks really nice. Well worth coming just to see this. We're absolutely obsessed by how much, this is a C-Red, so 86, by how much paramedics, ambulances have moved on. I mean, there's nothing to that really. It's just, they've sort of taken out the contents of it and displayed it out here. Wow, wow. It's amazing how quickly things move, how times move on. Rally choppers, get in. Chopper crazy. I'm liking these sidecar setups. This one from 1922, a bit more precision. Never heard of it, but it looks awesome. And then right next door to it, a Sunbeam from I think 55, 56, something like that. Just look at that. That just looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's a huge bike, but the sidecar's big as well. A two-seater. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It's got a little roof hatch as well for extra ventilation. That's clever. That's really nice. Just come out the back of the museum, because right on the quayside, right tied up next to it, is the tall ship which are going to go on as well. Not really my thing, but we're here. The sun's come out, so we're going to go and have a nosy. Let's do it. Let's do it. Good day. This is a good trip so far. This is a good museum. So just a quick one on the ship. You can get all over it. You can go everywhere. That's in there is where they slept, and there's the galley where they cooked, and there's some lifeboats, and we're going to go up on the top deck and see where they steer it from. So if you're into your tall ships and your boats, definitely worth popping out the back here and having a quick look at this. We have come inside, and you can even go down into the hull below. Whoa, let's see what's down here. Built on the Clyde, this boat, back in 1896 apparently. Ooh, it's big down here. Oh, there's even a restaurant. Well, we're right there. You can probably hear by the echo. We're right down in the bowels of the ship now, right down by the two big diesel engines, and then the drive for the propeller. Call the switch gear on board there. Yeah, this is quite spooky. I wouldn't want to be working down here in all the heat and the noise. Wow. It's amazing that you can still get into these places. So if you were the captain of this, tall ship, you got ensuite. We've stayed in worse than this. This is lovely. Captain Richard Owen, 1905 to 1913. Fair play, fella. Looks like a big dude. That's us just leaving the transport museum and the tall ship. I was surprised. I enjoyed the tall ship. That's us leaving it now. It did take a couple of hours to go around. That was just a little snippet of what you can expect when you're in there. So get yourself along, have a look around. It's a great day out. It took us probably just over 2 hours. Thanks very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this one, then give us a thumbs up and hit subscribe. I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.